The man merely picked up some sand from the ground, only to find blood instantly flowing from his fingers. Clearly, the sand on this planet was harder than diamonds. Wearing shoes would wear them out quickly. So the woman had no choice but to switch to space boots. After packing their gear, the two set off again. Before leaving, the man didn't forget to bring his pet. But just a few steps into their journey, they saw the lifeless body of their companion. Morrow intended to search the body for supplies, only to find the long-dead astronaut stir. Morrow froze in terror at the movement, as he hesitated over whether to save him. A wisp of smoke suddenly caught his eye. Morrow instantly realized someone might be there. Just as they prepared to carry their companion away, they turned to leave, only to find a massive storm bearing down on them. Realizing the danger, Morrow immediately hoisted the woman onto his back and pressed forward. As they approached the smoke, Morrow raised his flare gun and fired, but only silence answered them. The reason they were trapped here was because, not long before, the space station had been attacked by alien creatures. Lucy swiftly opened the escape pod, urgently evacuating Morrow and another astronaut. Yet shortly after their departure, the spacecraft unexpectedly plunged into a wormhole. When consciousness returned, Morrow discovered they now faced an abyss below. The ship hung precariously on the cliff's edge. To prevent their fall, Morrow frantically reached Lucy, unbuckling her safety harness at the last moment. As the spacecraft began its descent, both strained toward the hatch. They finally scrambled out of the ship, but Morrow realized the other astronaut had been flung into space. Facing his fallen comrade, Morrow swiftly stripped her of her gear. Lucy rebuked him for this act, but Morrow insisted. Supplies were now vital to their survival. To ensure their chances of living on this planet, Morrow fired a distress flare into the sky, hoping interstellar travelers would spot them. Yet the situation grew worse. A violent storm swept in, forcing them to take temporary shelter in a cave. Meanwhile, on the other side of the planet, the Andy family interstellar explorers were surveying the jungle. Suddenly, rain harder than diamonds began falling from the sky. Realizing a diamond storm was imminent, they immediately drove their off-road vehicle back to base. As they crossed a plain, Morrow witnessed this scene and fired another flare. This time, it successfully caught Andy's attention. Realizing someone might be in danger, Andy's father immediately turned the vehicle around and charged into the storm. Eventually, they reached Morrow's location. Once Morrow and his companions boarded the off-road vehicle, the group immediately fled the area. Just as the storm was about to engulf the off-road vehicle, they successfully broke out of the storm zone and returned to the spaceship at the last moment. They finally embarked on their journey home.